I'm sure you are.
Goodbye.
Bye, Krista Lee.
Bye.
Don't trip on any of those wires. Oh, there she goes. Oh, look at that. Look at that nice shot of Krista leaving. Look at that. Oh.
Okay, we didn't do our DVD releases yet, Dave.
No, we didn't. Why don't we do
So
those?
let's get to that.
What releases are coming? Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. No. No, that was just out, Ed. In the theaters.
That had to have been a month ago. It's not even 3 months anymore.
Why would anyone go to the movies anymore?
I don't know.
That's why they're doing all the 3D things, because they got to come up with a gimmick, because they know the film is going to be out on your high-demand HD big screen TV, which is almost as big as the theaters. You can just watch it at home. Oh, this is and who would watch that anyway? I wouldn't. Would you?
No, not in any stretch of the imagination.
Oh my God, the effects. Edge of Darkness.
I can't get what they're doing here. They're putting things out with Blu-ray and DVD and a digital copy. How many versions of this do we need? If you're buying a Blu-ray, you don't really need a DVD, as far as I know.
Isn't a Blu-ray a DVD?
No.
What is a Blu-ray? It's a disc, isn't it?
Blu-ray is a high-definition disc. Bye, Krista.
Okay, but it's a disc.
Yes, but you can't play a Blu-ray in a DVD.
Ah, you need a Blu-ray player.
You need a Blu-ray player.
I don't want to get involved in technology. It's too much for me, Ed.
Too much.
You know what? You talk, Ed. I can't. These effects are just... I can't believe this.
I can do more effects now that the DVDs aren't on the same disc as the trailers.
Ah, I see.
I didn't have enough juice to put all the effects in. Yeah, this was vampires, and there was only a couple humans left in the world. That's what this was from only, I swear, 2 months ago. Sam Neill. Not Iron Man.
Not Iron Man. It's the man in the Iron mask.
Yes.
Which is this a like 90, is it 20 years ago maybe?
It's about 98 or 9, I think.
That recent?
Yeah.
With Leonardo DiCaprio, Jeremy Irons, John Malkovich.
Gerard Depardieu.
Gerard Depardieu.
I believe showed his hiney in this film.
Oh.
That movie.
He's the first one. On the left is Gerard, followed by John, and then the man in the Iron mask.
That looks like the Mark I Iron Man suit there. Oh.
What happened?
Too much juice. I think that was the last one there.
Oh boy. There you go. DVD releases.
Some of the effects need too much generation, apparently.
Well, that's your department.
Yes. Now, Dave, you had to mention this PEF.
What? What happened, Mr.
Was there
Producer?
one?
Flash.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Well, now that's what we need to see.
Yes, too much.
Well, yeah, Ed, I wanted to mention
The PEF ad about
PEF
the
commercial.
state.
Can we get I'm just going to get a shot of this. Right
If anybody knows how to pull video off of YouTube, please let us know. Because
so I go over here?
I tried to figure it out, and I can't get it.
But this is what we're looking at. This commercial for PEF, where this guy is talking about all the problems with cutting workers and the New York State using, geez, I can't remember what the hell I was going to say. Using those consultants.
Consultants, yeah.
And how much money the consultants cost the state. And if you just cut the consultants and let the state workers do the job, you would save $375 million. So what's the answer? Cut the waste, not the workers. But can we look at this guy here? Can we zoom in on that? Okay.
That was some state worker they pulled off out of his desk, I think.
Let's look at the expression. Let's look at the fake mustache. And let's look at the fake hair. Now, he's trying to be Einstein. See all the math problems behind him, Ed? He's trying to be Einstein, and he's talking with the worst accent ever. Cut the consultants. Cut the waste, not the state workers. It's not rocket science. Now, Ed, if you're being represented by a coalition, by a union, by someone, and your job could possibly be on the line, do you want this to be put on as the commercial with a guy in a wig and a mustache talking about cuts of vase, not of workers? To me, now this is just my opinion. It's the appearance, it's the approach, it's how you show the image Wouldn't it be better if you just had, even if it was big old Danny Donahue or the big guy from PEP who wears stained T-shirts, standing up there and just talking seriously and saying, here's the numbers, here's what would happen, and show it in a serious vein. Again, state employees look like bumbling imbeciles because this is the winner in the advertising for what to do to, not my hairy arm, where are we? This is what won. This guy right here. Cut the face, not the state. Like, it's not rocket science. You cut that. Cut the 300. You cut half the consultants. Nice people, but we, the state workers, can do the same thing. He's jumping around like an imbecile.
They didn't have a contest, and that was the winner. Is that what
I don't think it was a contest.
I did see on the website that was all done in-house from PEP.
Well, this explains a lot. I mean, if you have, I mean, it's just not the right. The problem isn't. The problem is this, Ed. It's this guy acting like an imbecile. You have your senators, your congressmen, your representatives, and you have the governor talking in a serious manner about the deficit, the budget, what we have to do to get to. Granted, they're not doing anything about it, but they're talking in a serious tone, and then we come back with, "Let's cut the consultants." And some guy dressed around like a buffoon, jumping around like an idiot. I think it's appearance. To me, this is just how it affected me. I looked at that and I laughed, and I just said, you know what? I would cut the state workers because these idiots here.
I don't even think they went to the costumer for that costume. I think they went to the Kmart around Halloween time.
It just struck me as, it just didn't come across as the right image you wanted to portray if you're trying to convince, you know, New Yorkers as a whole and your government to maintain the workforce. You look like imbeciles when you got a guy jumping around looking like a buffoon.
I'll tell you, that it did jump out at me more than the other ones. But I don't know if it's getting its job done. The other one,
right.
Governor, the woman walking around getting the kids ready for
right.
school.
Thanks, Drew.
Governor wants to tax our soft drinks.
Right. I think that was an effective commercial because she sounded serious. She sounded a little angry, and I thought that was effective. Mm-hmm. But again, you know what? I don't know if these clowns are still working on this budget. They leave, they go home, they're bickering back and forth, they're arguing. We want to get together. The Democrats inviting the Republicans, Republicans inviting the Democrats, whatever, to get together to do this. But these guys, they leave for weeks at a time or days, and they work on it, but they don't get anything done. But I have a new proposal.
What's that?
You ever heard of that sham wow?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to develop a thing called the pants wow. Mm-hmm. And it's like Depends, except you don't need Depends. You can just go in your own pants. And then you can take your pants off when you get home, wash them, and use them again. Like Depends, you got to throw out. I think this is green. This goes with saving the economy, not throwing out Depends. And I think we should give them all to all of our senators and Republicans in the Senate, and they should stay there all the time. And if they have to pee right there. Just stand there and pee. And then they can go home and change their pants.
That's a good idea, because I worked with a guy who went into the bathroom and didn't quite make it one time. And they came out of the stall and was asking everybody if he was soiled his trousers.
But if he was wearing a pants wow.
Well, pants wow, yes. Now, we're not going to have time to get to our game tonight, so this is the address. You write in, you send your 2 numbers, 1 through 6, for the picture pairs game, and we put you in our big bowl.
Ooh.
Brand new bowl coming soon when I find a snack food that's not quite as big as the cheese balls.
I see.
I saw it was a little too big.
That's the excitement to lure the viewers back to see our next bowl.
Yes.
We'll have. Not a new studio.
No.
Not redesigning the whole studio. The bowl.
I was just thinking, Sweeps Month, this is May. We used to have the big contest, the match game, where we'd give away 10 tickets or something. You see, that's been cut with the budget.
Oh, yeah. Everything gets cut with the budget. Everything gets cut.
We don't have the budget for that anymore.
Nope. Unfortunately.
No. So, you'll be here next time, Dave?
I believe I will be, Ed. Quite frankly, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere.
Okay.
I'll just hang out.
We'll be here.
Several weeks.
We'll be here for a couple weeks. The whole month of May, in fact.
The whole merry, merry month of May.
Yes. We'll see you next time.